It's Monday, 6 o'clock. I've had a busy day at work and finally arrive home. My little girl is playing in the kitchen with Grandma. On my drive home, I could not stop thinking about World of Warcraft for some reason. A game I haven't played in 15 years. What would the game be like after all these years? There's a classic server, there is a hardcore server. This sounds amazing. I quickly ran upstairs to turn on the download. In the meantime, it's time for Daddy to bring his little girl to bed. Brush teeth, read a book and tell a bedtime story. And when the little one is laying down around 7 o'clock, I sprint downstairs for a cappuccino, sprint back all the way upstairs to my office and launch World of Warcraft. What class to make? I've been thinking about that every spare moment at work today. There's so many fun choices, but for my first run I figured I'd try something relatively safe and something I'm familiar with from other games I used to play in the past. A ranged class, with a pet for extra safety. You hardcore enthusiasts have probably already guessed it, a hunter. Meet Gurubashi, the jungle troll from Strangletorn Vale. In this series I will take you with me on the slow road to level 60. Mind you, I've never even made it past level 20 before back in the day. So what do I mean with the slow road to 60? Well, a couple of different things. First, I'm gonna be following this story. I'm gonna be reading the quest to truly immerse myself in this adventure. I will also be playing hardcore. One life. Death means it's game over. I will be self-found, so I can only use stuff I find or craft myself. I will run dungeons only once or max twice, depending on the quest, and I will not rush through the game. Have fun. Episode 1. The Valley of Trials. Literally, I have not played this game for the last 15 years. What buttons to press? I take my time figuring it out before I talk to Keltunk for our first quest. He sends us on our way to Gornak in the den, and off we go to hunt some boars. Damn, whew, I'm excited. I start using my ranged attacks and hope to stay far away from the boar, which seems to be working quite alright actually. The boar even drops my first piece of armor. Das Dingo! Then I suddenly remembered you could actually move between shots, right? It came quite natural, let's say. Let's call this guiding thing a work in progress. We got our first level up and finished killing off all of the boars. Afterwards, we returned to Gornak in the den to turn in our first quest. You probably can't imagine, but after all this action I already had to log off to cook for dinner. But don't worry, we'll pick it up in just a second. Tuesday afternoon, off from work, and little girl just takes a nap, so Daddy logs back in to continue his journey in the Valley of Trials. Gornak sends us on our way to collect some scorpid tails, and in the meanwhile we find Hanazuwa laying near a tree, who asks us to take care of his nemesis Sarkoth. We make a quick trip back to the valley to sell some loot. I don't like leaving money on the table, so to speak, so every time my bag is full I have to vendor stuff first. Maybe, now that I'm a dad, I have to think a little extra on how to spend and save my money. After vendoring, we pick up another quest from Galgar to collect cactus apples, in return for some cactus apple surprise. That sounds yummy. We venture back into the world, collect some apples, turn in the scorpid tails we've collected, and now it's time for Sarkoth. The first red mob, level 4. Looks rather scary, but is he? With an incredibly improved guiding skills, I managed to slay the beast before he even lays his hands on me. I turn in the quest and pick up a few more in the valley. I have to venture back out to wake up some sleeping peons. That would be me, by the way. And kill vile familiars who are guarding the Burning Blade Coven. We find some more loot, and after finishing off the tasks, we turn them back in at the valley. I get a nice juicy new axe from Zarita. She probably just gave me this to lure me into doing more stuff for her. Yeah, guess that's what all women do, basically. She asked me to venture back into the Burning Blade Cave, looking for a medallion. Just like Foreman Tazrael wants something else from me, namely his pickaxe, which is hidden somewhere in the cave. So, being the nice hunter that I am, we set out for the cave. A cave. A cave. Do you know what's worse for a hunter than a cave? Nothing. Hardly any room to kite. And if minions respawn behind you, you're screwed. But that probably won't happen, right? We make our way through the cave, spot some other trolls, and find Yarok Bane's shadow. He's most likely holding the medallion, so let's lock in and dispose of this guy. While we wait patiently, the dark warlock spawns. We charge in, figuratively, so to speak. We pop our berserker stance and start firing away at Yarok Bane's shadow. He closes in way too fast. We have to go into melee mode. We miss the first strike. We miss the second strike. This is not looking great. He starts casting even, and he parries our blow. What the hell is this? Alright, here we go. Come on, final blow, Yarok. Please, go down. There's minions respawning. What? After a grueling fight, we manage to get the best of him, and he indeed drops the Burning Blade medallion. But, what the hell is this? The vile familiars really are respawning in the cave around me. Please, gods of Azeroth. Not yet. I'm only level 5. Get me the hell out of here. After killing a few, I remembered something. Hearthing out is what I remembered. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I do not want to die yet. So, we turn in the quest, we sell some loot, and have to go back to the cave to look for Tazriel's pickaxe. So, we do. I don't know how we missed that in the first visit, but hey, we have all the time in the world. Like I said, we are taking it slow and enjoying ourselves. Valley of Trials. We have completed all trials with ease. And we've completed all trials, period. Let's just keep it at that. Now the time has come for us to venture into the world. With the Valley of Trials in our back, we move into Durotar, where adventures awaits us. More quests, more opportunities to die. Let's hope that's not gonna happen. We are asked to report to Sanjin village, but since time is running low, IRL, we decided to pick up a delivery quest and help our brother Ukor out by delivering his care package to the inn in Durotar. While I run into Razor Hill, in the corner of my eye I spot a bowyer. This reads to me as someone who might sell bows? Yes, he does. Alright, since I'm a hunter, this is awesome. Pondering for literally like 2 minutes whether I should spend half of my money on this bow, I decide it's probably the smart thing to do. We're playing on hardcore, right? The best defense is offense, so they say. So we pick up the bow and make our way to the Razor Hill Inn, where we take a well-timed break. We park Gurubashi in the inn, where he will earn some rested XP, while I make my way downstairs as quickly as possible to get the little kid ready for her day of adventures with Dad in real life. I hope you all enjoyed this first episode of the slow road to 60. I have had a blast playing, creating and editing this video, so if you have enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like for the video and perhaps even subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Any comment would be very welcome. Help me improve this channel, my video, my editing, everything. Just let me know. I hope you have a great day and I will see you on the next one. Ciao.